And as we breathe into this space this morning, anchored, recognizing the presence, recognizing the beauty of spirit, I welcome everyone. That includes our YouTube audience this morning, knowing that today is indeed a glorious day. It is a day of sacred healing. And part of the way we like to heal is to sit in the silence. So I invite you to continue to breathe with me this morning. And as we're breathing this morning, we're allowing for the rising of our highest and greatest expression in life. And our sacred reading this morning comes from 365 Science of Mind, a Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Today's reading is entitled, I Recognize My Identity with Spirit. My knowledge that the great I Am is ever available gives me an increasing capacity to draw upon it and to become inwardly aware of the presence of spirit. Though the quiet contemplation of the omni-action of spirit, I learned to look quietly and calmly upon every false condition, seeing through it to the other side of the invisible reality that molds conditions and and recreates all my affairs after a more nearly divine pattern. With a penetrating spiritual vision, I can dissipate the obstruction, remove the obstacle, dissolve the wrong condition. Standing still, I can watch the sure salvation of the law. I now claim health instead of sickness, wealth instead of poverty, happiness instead of misery. And in such degree as I gain mastery over these negations, whether it be pain or poverty, I am proving the law of good. Every thought of fear or limitation is removed from my consciousness. I know that my world transmutes every energy into constructive action, producing health, harmony, happiness, and success. I know there is something at the center of my being that is absolutely certain of itself. It has complete assurance, and it gives me complete assurance that all is well. I maintain my position as a divine being here and now. I'm inviting us all to breathe this morning, tilted upward. And if our eyes are open, soften those gaze. As we look upward, knowing that we are divine beings in the here and now. Just be with those words, a divine being in the here and now. In every breath, in every interaction, we know we're a part of the good unfolding. That good includes everyone. We're all connected, part of the one. So for this moment, I invite you to just sit in your space of oneness, allowing love, allowing peace, and releasing all the other things. This is the time we practice and we release, we remove all patterns of limitation. We're releasing poverty. All sense of lack, poor health, shame, overwhelm, anger, hatred of all kinds. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Signs of Mine, a Year of Daily Wisdom from Ernest Holmes. Our reading is entitled, I Recognize My Identity with Spirit. I acknowledge that the great I Am is ever available, gives me an increasing capacity to draw upon it and to become inwardly aware of the spirit, the presence of spirit. Through the quiet contemplation of the omni-action of spirit, I learned to look quietly and calmly upon every false condition, seeing through it to the other side of the invisible reality that molds conditions and recreates all my affairs after a more nearly divine pattern. With a penetrating spiritual vision, I can dissipate the obstructions, remove obstacles, dissolve the wrong conditions. Standing still, I can watch the sheer salvation of the law. I now claim health instead of sickness, wealth instead of poverty, happiness instead of misery, in such degree as I gain mastery over the sense of negation, whether it be pain or poverty. I am proving the law of good. Every thought of fear or limitation is removed from my consciousness. I know that my words transmutes every energy into constructive action, producing health, harmony, happiness, and success. I know there is something at the center of my being that is absolutely certain of itself. It has complete assurance, and it gives me complete assurance that all is well. I maintain my position as a divine being here and now. And it is in this consciousness, in this sacred awareness of oneness, of my awareness of that divine nature that is alive within me, the place of self-mastery, that I speak my word this morning, beholding the presence, and know that wherever I take my attention, there the spirit of the great I Am is. And that great I Am is the omni-action, the omnipresence, the spirit of perfection, fulfilling itself and expressing itself through me. So I hear these words this morning with greater understanding, greater self-awareness, and in this space, like the master teacher, of mastery, hearing and knowing that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. And the words that I speak this morning are the echoes of truth within everyone that hears, everyone that is participating in this very moment in this meditation. And it is this presence that I know that has already gone before. It has already prepared the way. And I know that it is perfect and it is good. And it is from this space of perfection and from this space of good that we affirm today and know that all is well. That divine order fulfills itself in a practical way within this human experience. And breathing right now, we simply give thanks. We let this be, and together we all affirm. And so it is, and now it is. Amen, Amen, and Ashe. I'm breathing this morning. I'm going to look into your eyes and I'm going to say, Happy Friday. And happy Friday, we get to celebrate the beauty of life. So I want to invite you. A lot is going on, but the most important part that I want to invite you to do is to join us this coming Saturday for our Pray Up Clinic. And we're going to come together. We're going to work together as a collective in terms of healing, our personal healing and the world. To visit us and to join us, YouTube audience, all you need to do is go to seatfm.org. And if you go to seatfm.org, what you will do is you will see a carousel. Choose the Pray Up Play Shop. That is with our practitioner, Sandy Jenkins. And we're going to do what I'm going to call it ship shaping in the world. We're going to do some deep work to support change within our personal lives and to support change globally. We're going to contribute to good. And of course, we're inviting you to join us for Father's Day. Our guest speaker is Reverend Larry Hobby. We get to hear from the meditations of his heart. Jim Thompson will be there. These are all fathers. And they're some of my favorite fathers. I like to call them father penguins, where we get an opportunity to be nurtured and to see life and to experience life from their perspective. I thank you all for being here. I'm inviting you to have the best day ever. Goodbye, YouTube audience.
Reverend Jerry, Reverend Jerry,
Yes.
what time is the